Libra.
Hello Libra, welcome to your morning inspo. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. I do have some downloads for you. And let's get right into it. Please only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you find anything that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. All right. What Spirit wants me to talk about today is health. And health in the form of body. So the message was coming through of radical love and acceptance for your body. And that was a bit uncomfortable for me because I've always been in a place where I've always struggled with weight. I've always been in a place where I'm trying to get my body right or get my body to or get my body instead of just loving my body where it's at. And I've struggled with body image issues since a child. Like, that's just been a thing that's been in my life. And I'm getting like, for some of you guys, this could be you. I've also grew up in families that were very harsh and body shaming if bodies didn't look or didn't look like the way that society wanted a body to be. I.e. skinny, okay? And I know on some other places, some people, they kind of get into this energy of if you're not thick, then something's wrong. So it's just like body image issues. But I've always been in that energy of like, my body wasn't okay the way that it was. No matter how small a person think I am or how just okay, I've always looked at my body like it's something that I need to fix. And sometimes it got really extreme in school. And now I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm not chasing after something so like drastically changed different from my body, but it's still that energy of me wanting to change it and not fully being in, this is real uncomfortable for me to talk about, but not fully being in that energy of just accepting it the way that I am. It's always like, and I see people who could be bigger, who could be the same size, that has just a different level of love and acceptance for their body. And that's something foreign to me. It's something that's foreign. And I feel like, and I'm asking Spirit, like, why should I talk about this? And it's like, you're perfect to talk about it. So many people feel the exact way that you feel. So many people feel like, and then when we think about society and plastic surgery, I was reading a book that was dated, right? This book came out probably like in 2011. And it was talking about plastic surgery back then and loving their bodies. And now we really, like, everyone is nip tucked or whatever. And it's about, if you want to change something, change it. It's not really about loving your body the way that it is. So how do you teach that to a young girl that's learning to, appreciate their body? How do you teach that to a person that's like, love your body the way that it is, when you ain't love your body the way that it was? So what if that child is like, okay, when I get older, I'm changing this, I'm changing that, I'm changing that, I'm changing that. That has to be a little bit like, I don't know. But again, I could still relate to that energy because I've always had, I can count on my hand the many times that I was just like, okay with my body. Like, okay, feeling 100% confident, 100% good. Where my body is, I can count that on my hand. And I know some people will look at me like I'm crazy because they're like, you're not even, but it's just the way I feel, the way I was taught, the household, the family I grew up in, and the things that I got picked apart, like in different aspects when it comes to body. So Spirit wanted me to talk about this because loving your body, becoming a loving friend and an ally to your body. And that left me the question of, am I a loving friend or an ally to my body? If my body would tell me, like, who am I to it? Would it describe me as a loving friend or an ally, or would it describe me as an enemy? Not too sure. So it's like, there's a need for us to love our bodies. If we want to change it, we can change it. But we need to do it in a loving way instead of a punishment type of way or a harsh type of way. A fun way, a ease type of way. And this is the true transformation. I was getting the death card in this energy of like true transformation, ending a way that you look at your body and going into this different way that you now treat and you look at your body. Killing that type of stigma that you have to be a certain way, or you have to look a certain way, or you have to have this, and you have to have these curves, and you have to have a big old butt and some big old breasts. It's like, come on now. Everybody is different. And I feel like everybody loves the differences of women. And I feel like the differences of women, men, bodies, different bodies should be celebrated. Do y'all remember that Dove commercial? I'm not even sure if it's still on, but that Dove commercial when they showed the women in different bodies. I love that. That was when I was like in high school. I love that commercial when that commercial was out of different bodies, different body types, different body tones, different ethnicities, different ages coming out there. It's like you get to see a certain different type of body. And then when we talk about age, it's okay to get old. Getting old is a blessing. Growing is a blessing. But now in this day and age, you got to look like you still 20 when you're 60. It's like, come on now. The amount of pressure to look like, the amount of pressure that's on society is just crazy. I feel like it's been to the extreme, and now we need to go ahead and chill out. Like, we need to go ahead and chill out. Everybody just need a break. That's what I feel like. Everybody should just need a break. Self-energy. Right now, you can feel a bit lost, Libra. You can feel like you're looking for a sign so bad that a sign may feel like a miracle to you. Like, so bad. But in the same sense, the sign is coming to you. I was also getting the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands was talking about this energy of this gift, the spiritual gift. You have the ability to see a sign and to connect it. See signs and then have the ability to connect it to the steps that you need to make or what's to come. There's signs that come to you, and maybe you need to kind of trust your body and figure out how fast you get your signs before something comes. Because I also watched this, it's a documentary called like The Power of the Heart. And it tells you how your heart warns you before tragedy, before something good, before tragedy happens. So for some of you guys, you can be that type of person where you may get a sign like you may have a body type of sign. Again, we're talking about the body today. So make sure you do something for your body. You treat your body well. It's something that you need to do for your body. Be a friend to your body. But you may your stomach may flip. And then next thing you know, 5 minutes later, someone may call you with some bad news. It's just this energy of you can feel it in your body first. Pay attention to how your body is feeling. Because again, this full moon has us feeling extra sensitive. So definitely pay attention to that. And love, we have body and energy. It's about you loving your body. Simply about you loving your body, fully caring for your body, fully accepting yourself as you are. We have the Four of Cups energy. I feel like you don't see something, or being disappointed in something is making you miss an emotional gift or making you miss something beautiful. Now this cup here, it could be the Ace of Cups. It's a cup. It's an opportunity. It's just like there's a whole gift for you, and your body is a gift. And that's just the overall message. Your body is a gift. So it's time for you to recognize it. Not only is it a gift, it's a blessing. And money, we have enjoyment. And when this download came out, I just seen when a baby is sitting by themselves and they have that moment where they just joy just comes out of the baby. And they may make a little noise, try to pump their fists in the air, move a little bit. It's just that feeling of excitement. So in work, career, business, money, energy, there's a lot of excitement that's here, fun, enjoyment that's here, overly excitement. There could be new projects, new opportunities, just fully enjoying a type of moment. And we talk about the Nine of Pentacles came up. The Nine of Pentacles is luxurious energy. It's you taking care of yourself. It's financial security. But also, this is just you making it big. And Spirit is giving you a sign of you making it big actually requires you to have this fun, loving, enjoyable energy when it comes to money, career, business, and finances. You have to be in the energy of making it big to actually make it big. You have to be the energy of the star to actually have that star energy shine on this aspect of your life. So cultivating that type of energy is definitely going to be big with the projects that you're working on, the phone calls that you're having, studying. It could even be getting ready to work, being at work. It just you need to have like a higher frequency, a higher vibration. And the message from Spirit is offerings. So for some of you guys, you could be thinking about giving something. You could be thinking about giving like a spiritual offering, putting something new at your altar. But one of the true offerings are releasing fear. Releasing fear, illusions, and addictions, and relaxing into God's plan. And this was just like such a settling feeling because it was coming up as the hangman, and the hangman of like some type of understanding. And it's almost like God understands that being in this position and you fully relaxing into God's plan, trusting life, trusting the process of life, and just following freely. There's a lot of people who look at life differently. There's a lot of people who feel like you have to, go in there with assertment and assert yourself in this. There's a lot of people who look at flow as weakness. There's a lot of times where you could be like ostracized for having this type of view. But in that same sense, this type of view, I'm getting like a channeling, like God knows you, knew you before you were in the womb. This type of view of life is the most natural for you. The view of you relaxing, you letting go of everything that keeps you from relaxing into God's plan, from relaxing with the universe, from relaxing with the flow of the universe. You trusting your body as a whole, like antenna or a signal to show you signs and different things. You getting back into the spiritual nature of things. This is the most natural to you. Living life the way other people expect you to live, or the way that other people live. Taking on their fear and their projections and their low vibrations has not suited you well. It's filled you up with so much unnecessary stress and unnecessary anxiety. It's filled you up with so much the worry of other people, the stress, the projections of other people, just because they don't have trusting in their life. So just because this way of life isn't as natural to them as it is to you. But it's almost giving me like, okay, God knows that this is going to be natural. It's like you're hanging there upside down like the hangman, but you're completely fine with viewing life this way. You're completely fine. It's almost like you're not being hung. It's almost like you put yourself up there and was like, this is a great view. I like it up here. I like seeing the world from this view. So it's just this energy of you like seeing the world from that type of perspective. And it's time for you to kind of release those fears, addictions, illusions that keep you from seeing the world in the perception that is the most natural to you. All right. So that was a mouthful. Oh, dang. I be trying to get under 10 minutes for the downloads, but we got 14. It's okay. Let's get into the affirmation. Let's see. These cards feel like they don't want to shuffle today. It's maybe a perfect rest day for somebody. A perfect day to rest. A perfect day to relax. What's the affirmation for Libra? Thank you. Thank you. Let's get one. We got a lot of them coming out. What's the affirmation for Libra? All right. I become a better version of myself every day. Who am I when I'm at my best? How can I be the best version of myself every day? I become a better version of myself every single day. Let's see what's a black card. Like the cards just want to flip out. All right, we got dynamic duo. Dynamic duo is coming out. It's a small world. You never know who's who. I'm getting like some people, somebody's working together with someone. Teamwork makes the dream work. Also, you may be seeing 222. You may be seeing lots of twos, but I also just heard it's better together, or better together than apart. You're better together. Let's get the energy of the day coming out with this body energy. Body image. Getting into this. Getting down to this energy. Let's see. The thinking woman. Thinking about deceit. Someone could have lied to you. Alright. You could be thinking about how you feel like you could have been deceived by a whole community. You may feel like you were deceived by a whole community. Feel like somebody deceived you. Got the thinking woman, so you're thinking lots, like it's like something's not adding up. And he has coins and stuff in his hand, so something's not adding up. Like with the whole community, it's not adding up. Or a group of people, it's not adding up. You think that everyone's lying. Everybody's lying. That's typical Libra shit. All y'all lying. Everybody's lying. That's what you're thinking. Everybody's trying to deceive you. You could have felt something in your body. Alright? Got don't dim to fit in. I don't know why I just think about the sisterhood of the traveling pants when that card comes out. Do y'all remember that movie? Or the books? Alright, at the bottom of the deck we say no. There's going to be a no in career. A hard no. I'm also getting like releasing soul patterns, contracts, past lives. It's something that you're not going to do again. And that's probably why your body is telling you something. Your body will know before anything else. Your body will know first. Tell me more about the thinking woman. Getting your body is going to be the first to know. Yeah. This woman is thinking about this relationship or some type of... Alright, you're thinking about some type of relationship, partnership. We do have dynamic duo here. What about this partnership, this relationship? Yeah. Yeah. Something's fishy going on. You know how you see a person, and I'm getting like, the story I'm getting is there was two people that's not supposed to be cool, or they're not supposed to know each other. Then you see them and they all buddy. And something just doesn't seem right. It's like, that's not what you said. Or that's not the way that you acted or behaved. Someone is lying or hiding some type of information. You think somebody has questionable intentions. And you're right. All right. We do have deceit. A breach of trust. With the anchor. Somebody betrayed your trust. All right. This could be a lover here. Also is getting like being tempted with or doing something that they said that they wouldn't do. There's somebody who's doing something that they said that they would not do. Doing something that they promised they wouldn't do. But I'm getting like this is a group. There's a group of people who are doing something that they promised they said that they wouldn't do. Yeah, we got this lion. And it's almost like how that card came out, how it flipped out. It just seemed like so, like, duh. So I'm getting like, there's something else that happens and you're like, of course. Of course this is next after this. It's like when you see, it's like right before you see that a person is about to start switching up, but it's multiple people. It's like, of course this happens next. Yeah. We got this Four of Cups energy. There's a blessing in disguise here. I'm getting like there could be someone who's not for you. Also, I'm getting like there's a need for you to trust your body. Trust yourself. There's also fulfillment here. So something's not stopping what you have going on. Or something's not stopping your like wish fulfillment or anything. But it's just like you know that everyone's lying. Alright, that's the energy. Alright, don't dim your light to fit in with these liars. Okay? You're going to be recognized for your labor, for your hard work. Your light is being recognized. And this could be like your wisdom. This could just be your own uniqueness. Dimming your light will also be like lacking integrity. And we already know you're not going to do that. Because it looks like these people, they lack integrity in order to fit in. Yeah, we got this Tower energy here. This is the Tower here. Be mindful of, where is this at? Direction. Okay, so, wow, that's a sign. The Tower is a sign. Something crumbles. There's something that's going to crumble down, like fall down. Like God sent me a sign. It's like, boom, throwing a bomb somewhere. There, don't go over there. For some of you guys, the signs that you're going to be getting is like, this may feel uncomfortable. Rejection. And again, don't dim your light to fit in. Rejection. And I forgot to say, like, during the self-placement download, it was about You praying for God to stop you if you're in like going into the wrong direction. So this would be you being thankful for what doesn't work out, or what's not going to work out, or what hasn't worked out, because this is God stopping something. So the tower is crumbling, stopping things. And then also this may feel like a bit of rejection, because he's talking about fitting in. And in order to fit in, you have to be somebody else. Tell me more about birthing a new age, new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Take care of your body. For some of you guys, you may need to go to the doctor. For some of you guys, you may be pregnant. There also may be something like you could have some health issues or something that's going on, and you could be like a bit pregnant, or you could keep saying pregnant, so you can have something going on. This is just you paying attention to your body. For some of you guys, there is something that you may need to stay away from. You may realize that you are allergic to something. And you're like, oh, I never known. Or you have an intolerance for something. Or you may need some protein, or vitamin D or vitamin C, whatever type of vitamins. Maybe you may find out you're like deficient in some type of areas, or there could be a place where you need to kind of like seclude yourself from. Also, there's somebody who's not good for your body. Or something that's not good for your body. You could be feeding, like something's not good or not healthy. Like something's not healthy for your body. So for some of you guys who are like, who you could have been feeling a bit off, especially with digestive issues. You could be feeling a bit off. Also with reproductive organs and things like that, you could be feeling a bit off. Something's not good. There's something you're doing every day that's not good for your body. All right, tell me more about wait, postpone, no. There's a no when it comes to business. Okay. We got children, friendly disposition, gentleness. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. And this enjoyment was coming up. I'm also getting like you're happy to say no to this. Because joy was coming up in career. I'm also getting like you're turning down something. But it's you're happily saying no to something. Or happily turning something down. Yeah, because of the Ten of Pentacles. This has a lot to do with wealth. This has a lot to do with some type of perfect picture. This has a lot to do with you already creating some type of stability and some type of opportunity for yourself that you're happily saying no to something. This could also be a boundary. Yeah. The king of boundaries. The king of swords. The king of boundaries. You're saying no to something. This changes your life. A no kind of changes your life. Or saying wait or not right now. I feel like creating some type of boundary or creating some type of structure when it comes to work. But not stuffy. This is not stuffy energy. This is enjoyable energy. I never seen you this happy about a no before. Telling somebody no. Alright. The message from Spirit is you are a teacher. You got beauty that's growing, or your beauty is growing. You are a priestess. You are a mystic. And also you'll have the fulfillment of your highest hopes. And also good health comes to you. So whatever you were worrying about, I feel like this could be some type of energetic, or it could just be a food that you're eating that could be throwing you off a bit. All right. We got the 7 of Wands. You are protected. There's someone here that also is a protection or a protector for you. We do have this dynamic duo energy. Look at this Justice at the bottom of the deck. I'm over getting like the blaze of glory. You are given a gift, and now you're about to capitalize off of a gift that you were given as a child. You may need to go back into your inner child energy, or you can do things that you used to love as a child. I'll give you an example. I really like, what are those puzzles called? It's not crossword puzzles, but it's like they got the numbers and you connect them and they actually draw like a picture. I used to love those growing up, and Sudoku puzzles, right? So get back into your inner child. You'll get you some books that have those types of puzzles, and I think it's like brain games and stuff like that. Or one of the things I really like to do, like most kids, is the puzzles on the back of the cereal box. That's like the easy way. Of course, if you got like cereal in your house. Do some of those on a Saturday morning and get into that inner child energy, or eat some food that you liked. Me, I loved a peanut butter and jelly, and I would dip it in milk. I know some people think it's gross, but it's everything. If I'm feeling like my inner child wants something, I will make my inner child a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or grilled cheese. Like, what did you like to eat when you were a child? Matter of fact, what did you like to eat when you were a child? Write that down below in the comments. For those of you guys who's still with me, what did you like to eat as a child? All right, coming towards you, we got Pleiades energy, double missions, channeling, uplifting humanity. I'm also getting like threats are leaving away from you, or threats or people who were threatened by you are becoming flattered by you. All right. We got the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords energy. I'm getting some of you guys, you may find yourself at a dead end. But you were also coming to a point to see that this was a dead end, but then also seeing that it's a door over here. So something's not necessarily a dead end. Like it can't be with the Empress here. And the 6 of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. Like something can't be with the Ace of Cups in the middle of the deck. This is just opening up like a portal. So you were supposed to get to the wall to either change directions or go up or something like that. It was just like a wall, but it's also an opening, or also there's a double mission. Tell me more about the initiation, the passage, the rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So this is probably what this energy is. So there's a portal. There's another way. You were supposed to hit a dead end so you can figure out another way. There's another way to do something. There's another way that gets highlighted to you, or there's another way that's revealed to you at a certain type of... So it's not really a dead end. A dead end is really like a checkpoint. That's probably going to help somebody. A dead end is really a checkpoint. It's not necessarily a dead end. The Star. Wish fulfillment. Complete wish fulfillment. Celebrations. someone is celebrating this crossing. You've reached this dead end. You've reached this checkpoint. You've reached this point where you can't go back. You know, when you playing a game, if you reach a checkpoint, even if you die or something or mess up in the game, come back and you get right back to that point. It's like you've made it. You've crossed the threshold. You've made it to a very, very significant point in life in general. We do got the Magician. You're going to be having magical dreams, or you may have a magical dream tonight, or you may have had a magical dream last night. It's about something you're supposed to do that affects the whole city or a big group of people. Something that affects a whole group of people. I'm also getting like there's someone who you may need to see, maybe a shaman, if you have one, a spiritual teacher or a spiritual counselor, guidance, somebody that you may need to talk to. This would be somebody who you talk to regularly. So you need to call up your spiritual, anybody who you have as like a spiritual counselor, a spiritual advisor. You may need to call that person up, because after you have this dream, you're going to need some insight from a person who thinks just outside of the box as you. Remember, your way of thinking is out of this world. All right, what's not aligned in your life? Money. Just need for you to align yourself to money. There's something that needs to change. This could have a lot to do with a person that's near your money. Maybe this is why you're happily saying no to someone, because you realize that there could be a person that could be near your money. This also brings you to new levels, new heights. Be mindful of who you have near money. I'm also getting like your material or your financial energy is becoming aligned or becoming balanced. But definitely be mindful of people. Someone who could be hiding something. Somebody who could be a repeat offender. Be mindful of those types of people in your life, messing up your money flow. The flow of money in your life. All right. So I'm going to keep it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.